PSU that builds submarines carries zero debt and has also order book of 23,000 crore and just bounced 27% off its lows. Is Mazagon Dog the defense player that you have been waiting for? Let's break it down. So MDL builds submarines, destroyers and frigates for the Indian Navy. It is a pure defense play, has government contracts and multi-year visibility. When you look at the net profit, it has been growing over the past few financial years and a CAGR of 47% for the last 4 years. Return on equity as of financial year 2025 is 34.03%. So it is a completely debt-free company. And as you can see, the order book stands at around 23,000 crore. But the main triggering point for this particular stock fundamentally is the P751 submarine program worth 70,000 crore. So now MDL and Germany's TKMS are the sole bidder for this project. Negotiations are complete. The proposal is sitting with the government for final approval as we speak. The moment the contract is signed, order book more than triples overnight. That's the re-rating event the market is waiting for. However, there is one risk. Margins are lumpy quarter to quarter because revenue is milestone based and it's 100% government dependent, but the structural story is, however, strong. Now, looking at the technical analysis, we'll be looking at the three different time frames. So, in the monthly chart, we can see that the in 2024 there was a major breakout. The stock went from 2100 to 2200 in this particular breakout. Price we came back here in February 2026 and again bounced back. Breakout bases hold, and this one did. And in the weekly chart, we can see that the 2500 held as support through October to November correction period. The wicks below closes above confirm the floor. Above that 2700 to 2750 is the current resistance with which the price is fighting. The heavy two-way price actions were seen both in mid 2024 and in 2025. Uh, 2025, the 3000 is where the first distribution began for this particular stock in the weekly chart, and 3500 is the both monthly and weekly congestion zone from the mid 2025 region. As you can see in the chart, heavy supply memory on both time frames, that's the final target. And when you look at the daily chart, we can clearly see a V-shaped reversal from 2100 to 2500 tested and held in late March. Now it is the price is battling at around 2750, battling the 2750 resistance. You can see the candle struggling right at this particular zone. The RSI of the stock currently is 65.56. So there's a strong momentum. It is not overbought currently. So there is a room to run. So we can see that the weekly close is about 2750 confirms the breakout for this particular stock, and below 2500 this setup would be invalid. So now I will be placing the GTT order based on this analysis. So firstly, I'll be creating a buy GTT. I will be entering at 2760, just above the 2750 resistance confirmed on the monthly and weekly chart. We are buying on confirmation and not anticipation. To 2750, I'll be increasing the lot size. I have placed the buy GTT now. Now I will be placing an OCO for the stop loss and target price. So the stop loss I'll be placing it at 2490, below the support of 2500 held on both weekly and daily chart. If the setup breaks here, there is a clean exit and there is no emotion involved. So 2490 is the stop loss, and the target price would be 3500. That is the monthly and weekly congestion zone from the mid 2025. Heavy price memory on this both the time frames, and charts are justified, they are not calculated. So 3500 is the target price. So I have created the stop loss and target price using OCO, and the risk reward ratio is approximately 1 is to 2.7, risking around 270 per lot and target of 740 per lot. Every number comes from the chart. So I will advise that you please do your own research and trade safely. Subscribe for more such analysis. Thank you.